Hello, Lunar Child, and welcome now to Thursday. Well, sunny and childlike's my prediction today for the Cancers, the lunar children of the zodiac. The moon today is moved into Scorpio into chapter 2 and 3, so your ruling planet is not going to be as in much turmoil as it was yesterday. I think the first day of the transit's always tough. When the moon enters Scorpio, it forces emotional boundaries to be enforced. So depending on how willing or how much we're willing to do that will determine how easy that goes. In the second two chapters of a moon transit, things do tend to lighten up. The boundaries are made. Now it's about adjusting to them, living with them. And for you with the moon in Scorpio, it does put emotional focus on your inner child. So those boundaries for you might have dealt with someone taking away the candy from the baby, someone not allowing you to be creative and go on your path, someone romantically that you want or don't want, but either way, it's bubbling up and needing boundaries to be drawn. So you've been emotionally charged as your inner child and will be for another 24 hours. Now, zipping around the sun, we as of today are in chapter 2 of Sun in Cancer. The topic is your ego. How are you going to put yourself out there in the next year? Chapter 1 was all about uncovering parts of your ego that are in the way. You're over-defensive, you're under-defensive, your hairstyle sucks, these types of things. And I must say it has been incredibly intense this year, if you haven't noticed in the first chapter of your birthday period. That's because the sun was opposing Pluto. It's a tug-of-war between Pluto, the planet of death, and the sun, which is our awareness, in Cancer, which is about survival. So we have been in literally a tug-of-war spiritually between survival and death in the last 10 days. This is probably why we lost so many celebrities, incidentally, and probably more people that are not necessarily on the grid. But the good news is the sun now has moved out of the right orb, so no longer are they playing a tug-of-war. There will be one more intense shot, though, of Pluto Capricorn next week when the moon goes full in Capricorn. So we got one more little jolt, but it's not like we've done. Now for you Cancers, the tug-of-war boiled down in your own life between the needs of your ego and the needs of your partnerships. Pluto is saying to all Cancers, the way you approach partnerships is got to change, it's got to die and be reborn, and wherever your ego's in the way was probably where there was conflict or a hard time. All right, Lunar Child, that's all I have for Thursday. I'll see you tomorrow with your weekend forecast. Live, love, be.